Sweet tooth time!
Hey there guys, Sweet Tooth here, and welcome to another installment of Explaining This Magic. Today, we're going to be covering 2 episodes from the 2nd season. Those being May the Best Pet Win and the mysterious Mare-Do-Well. Why am I doing this exactly? Well, I guess you'll have to keep watching this video to find out. But for now, let us start off with... The nightmares are on parade in my head, jumpy scaredy. They're there forever, the nightmares are on parade.
Actually, this episode, May the Best Pet Win, starts off with the main 6 having a play date with their pets. Minus Rainbow Dash. And it's finally here that Dashie here actually cares about wanting a little critter friend of her own. Why? Dudes, we have a new accessory kit for the My Little Ponies, okay? We're gonna have the ponies and their pet companions and their accessories, each for $14.99 a pop. So go, sell them out to the kids, bring me back the money, then we can go to the strip clubs so that the pretty ladies there can do extremely wonderful things with my bum bum. So yes, as you can tell, I am not looking forward to this setup at all. Especially since this wanting a pet confession gives Fluttershy the opportunity to give Rainbow Dash extra encouragement on her hopes to have her own pet. And by extra encouragement, I mean song. In short, Rainbow Dash wants a pet that is fast, agile, and is able to keep up with her in her daily activities. Oh, I'm sure that love thing is in there somewhere, but don't tell her yet, she's not the brightest cloud in the sky. So out of the obvious choices for a pet, such as a falcon, a hawk, a duck, a butterfly, tortoise. Gosh darn it, Fluttershy. There is only one way we can completely fill the void that is known as the remaining 13 minutes of this episode. Hit the music!
And so we have all these events going down as they compete as Rainbow Dash's pet. We have the non-destruction fashion suit in the not-rarity episode, and then some kind of talent show that pretty much makes you think how the muck does a duck not know who to do is shuck a muck a mother muck. I tell you how, this is the battle for the ages. The only thing that's losing around here is England missing out in the round of 16, bitches! Oh, and there's a whole tortoise trying so hard to win Rainbow Dash's affections yet, but don't tell that pony yet, she's not the brightest cloud in the sky.
And so, it comes down to this. The final 5. And all it takes to win this entertainingly pointless set of events is to race Rainbow Dash through this horrific chasm, filled with dangerous rocks, dark tunnels, and thorn bushes the size of my thorn. This is no longer a game. May the best pet win! Say, Dashie, are we going to learn that these events don't really matter to a relationship with an animal, but just the memories and the respect that the two of you have knowing that you're going to spend a good chunk of years together as one, loving each other? Keep your collection to yourself there, Rainbow Furry. I don't swing that way. What's a freak out?
So the final band is on, and Rainbow Dash is ahead of the pack, and say, I have to go. I got a thing to do. I think Gary Linclair has a flavor of crisps named after something like that.
So, yeah, we're in the set for 127 hours now, as one of Rainbow Dash's wings are trapped after a rock slide, and hope seems lost. Or is it? Oh, but, don't tell her that yet. She's not the brightest cloud in... Oh, you know what? Stop this. Show the picture. There you go. Yeah. That's good emotion for you. Actually, in all seriousness, I have more respect for these last 5 minutes than everything else before. Just how it's all paced together to form a genuine starting relationship with Rainbow Dash and the Tortoise, which is now named Tank for armored reasons. And it's now pretty much a ploy to, like, be in the background for or sell more toys. Am I right? 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 So yeah, nothing else to comment on this episode. Pointless for the most part, but really a nice little ending. And holy Celestia! The tortoise is fucking heat! Now, kill that bear. Kill Bucky O'Hare. Murder him. Chop off his feet. So that way you can hang it over your trophy collection. And then use his outer space thing position to take over the world! Now, this episode has really got me hyped up from the start. I mean, I haven't watched this one yet, but I keep hearing that this one has lots of superhero references and all the little jokes that we nerds are supposed to get. So, you know what? Let's just jump right into this thing, because you know what? I am super hyped. I'm so excited. In this one, we start out with a Rainbow Dash fan club in the Cutie Mark Crusaders super secret clubhouse with none of Scootaloo's real friends in sight. No, I can't think that way, okay? That's probably just a side thing. I mean, who cares about Scootaloo and her problems, right? You know what? I'm not gonna let that ruin the rest of the episode for me, okay? So you know what? Let's just watch on with this thing. Alright, so we have Rainbow Dash here swimming in the clouds, minding her own business, when all of a sudden, a filly trapped in a well cries for help, and the fearless Pegasus goes in and saves her. Simpsons did it! Later on, she saves a runaway carriage containing a baby. Simpsons did it! And then, she saves a group of old ponies collapsing from a balcony. Simpsons did it! I think. I haven't seen that show in 5 years. Come on, FX. Start that marathon already. So all this superhero work gets to Rainbow Dash's head, and she starts to show off about it, leaving her friends really annoyed about it. Oh gee, I wonder, what could these cold stairs lead to? I hope nothing that will be relevant to the plot later. Our pony needs saving! Go, Rainbow Dash! Make your kind proud! Oh, wait a second. Who that?
I am the terror that drowns in the night. I am the noun that defeats your pronoun. I am...
Insert obvious joke here. So this new savior arrives to save the day, to which the community has decided to name the mysterious Mare-Do-Well. And Rainbow Dash can only look in and this goes on for a while. Yeah, as Miss Mare-Do-Well beats Rainbow Dash to the punch in every major disaster afterwards, demonstrating the former's amazing abilities of strength, agility, style, magic, flight. Some of you might not see this yet, maybe because I'm too smart for my own underpants. I shouldn't be watching this anymore since I know what's gonna happen, but for the sake of you guys, and for the sake of explaining these events, let's continue. Well, naturally, Rainbow Dash is as annoyed as me. Wow, now you know how your friends felt whenever you showed off your amount of hair in your mane. That long, luscious rainbow mane. But that annoyance turns into sadness, as what goes up must come down. Now for a Pegasus see, she could just go back up again, but there is only down from here. And that is how this, and all things, will go eventually. Down. Welcome to real life, fellow ponies. Damn. This is kind of emotional right here. Both in the emotional sense and the fact that, in the annoyed sense too. If only we could move on to a happier direction. So that way we'll get that generic, nice ending for all the little girls watching the show. Even though that's going to be mostly comprised with adults in their 30s or above. So you know what we should do? Unmask that Mare-Do-Well! Hit the proper music! So, shenanigans happen as we find out the true identity of the mysterious Mare-Do-Well. It was Pinkie Pie! Ha-ha! And Twilight! Ha-ha! And Applejack! Aha! And Rarity made the costumes. Aha! Freaking mystery of the Batwoman. Really, guys? Really? You know what? Just for that, I'm not gonna reference that reference in the crowd banners for you! Yeah, how you like that, huh? Huh? How you like them apples, Applejack? You're not so clever now, are you? With your love of superhero comics and the shows based around them? Yeah! Pinky sense? More like Pinky smells? And what? And what? Rainbow Dash learns not to brag about her abilities? Oh, great. That's fine. Then why waste an episode for this when I could have watched that episode from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends? Just what? What? What did I waste 20 minutes of my life? So So there's your double episode for today, kids, both starring the impeccable Rainbow Dash. And no, the point I was trying to get across earlier, why these two episodes are connected, it's not because of Rainbow Dash here, and it's not the fact that both of them are really bad episodes, okay? Because they're not. They're both funny, they're both creative, and they both know what they're trying to get across, and some people would really appreciate it for that. But for me, I think my connection to both those episodes is this. They both have disappointment. I am dead serious. The pet episode wasn't really my cup of tea to start off with because I knew it was going to be some cutesy stuff that I knew would drag the episode on. I mean, I think the song number in there is a prime example of that. But as we got into the third act, and when Rainbow Dash realizes what a pet should be at the end of the day, that kind of won me over in terms of a little emotion. And the superhero-based episode, that really got me excited to watch. But as the episode went on and on, especially from that first instant when Rainbow Dash here saves that little filly from the well, I pretty much knew exactly how the episode was going to play from there. She would become a bragaholic. Her friends would not like that. And they would concoct a plan to have a masked vigilante go around being better than Rainbow Dash. And that way, our little Dashie over here will have to go to every length to be better than her. Well, the superhero references are nice and all, just a tiny bit. But to me, that's all this episode relies on in terms of jokes. And having a story here, we've seen it a dozen times before. And for me, at least, that doesn't win me over. I know this is a kid's show, for goodness sakes, but dearie me. How disappointing. So as you can see, my likability for the first episode today had me liking it going up until it got to the end, see? But when it got around to the second episode, the likability went down right from the get-go. My point is not that they're bad episodes. I'm not trying to say that at all. I guess the point I'm trying to make here is that why can't we have an episode with Rainbow Dash that is likable all the way? None of this, but just up top all the way through. Just have that pure emotion, just all around good humor that doesn't have to rely on all those references and stuff, and just real fun all around. Why can't we have an episode like that with Rainbow Dash? We get one with Pinkie Pie, we get one with Fluttershy, we get one with Applejack, but where's the one for Rainbow Dash? And don't tell me Sonic Rainboom, because if you do, you are so generic. I guess when that episode does come, I will be enlightened again for this character. But until then, guys, and only then, I am Sweet Tooth. And I am in limbo.
Hey guys, real quick update here. There won't be an Explaining His Magic episode this week, mostly because I finally managed to get some proper time off work, so I would like to use that time to properly recover, spend time with my family, and of course think up of more material for future episodes. So that kind of explained why this was a double episode to extent, but also I think it did tie into like the subject matter of what I was trying to explain. But the next episode, that's going to be released, I want to say, like July 11th, so that's not going to be next week, obviously, but the week after. That might be a double episode too, just depending, because I know both these next episodes are going to be a rarity episode, so just depending on what happens, that might be a double episode too, but short, sweet, to the point, that's when the next episode is going to be aired, so not next Friday, but the Friday after. So, also, yeah, big congratulations to my wife, K-Treek574 for reaching 100,000 hits with her Core of the Apple Part 4 dub. I am so proud of her, and I'm just so glad that people are watching her stuff, so thank you guys so much. Hopefully whenever Part 5 of that comic pops its beautiful head up, we'll get to work on that too. So yeah guys, that's all I wanted to say. I'll see you guys July 11th. Take care.